Hey, it's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 43617 7419 531 6097. Going to check this box, and then we'll move on to the next one. We're going to try to go through this box rather quickly. So this isn't a very long video. I get a little bit long-winded in these things sometimes. I apologize. So let's set the camera up here. We got the new Digithoris Lowlifes. That's out. Wallet Sword Michael Cray. Got the Virgin covers to Red Hood and the Outlaws. These copies seem to be okay. Jasmine. It's being set aside for a customer. Here we got the first look. Fantastic Four #1. Unfortunately, I did not get all the Fantastic Four covers I wanted because Marvel, too much hoops for us to jump through. Well, look, there's a nice thing about Steve Ditko right there. DC had one nice last week. It was the work that mattered. Fantastic Four. Again, there was art germ covers I would have liked to have gotten. But unfortunately, for me to have gotten those art germ covers that I could order whatever quantities I wanted, I would have had to have ordered 275% of what I ordered on the Avengers. And I'm sorry, I did not need over 100, close to 150 copies of this book. And that's too bad, because if you would have let me, Marvel, if you would have let me order the art germ covers however I wanted, I would have ordered probably close to 150 of those. But because of the hoops you wanted us to jump through, I did not order any. So guess what, Marvel? That's money you did not make. You made $0. That's $0 you made, Marvel. It's an art germ cover there. Guess what? You know how many of these I had to match? I could order whatever quantities I wanted on those. I could order whatever I wanted. And as you can see, I've got a fair amount, not a whole lot, but we do have a damaged copy there. And I've got some other ones already set aside. But I order, on the DC ones, the art germ covers, I order a lot. But if I would have ordered the quantities that Marvel wanted me to order, to be able to get the art germ covers, I would have had to charge anywhere from $10 to $15 or more for them. Probably the Invisible Woman covers I would have charged $25 for. I would have charged $15 on the other covers, because people would have wanted the Invisible Woman covers and not quite the other covers. So I would have had to have made hoops for people to jump through myself. You know, that way I'm not stuck with extra copies as they come by the Invisible Woman covers. But thank you, Marvel. You didn't get the chance to make as much money as you wanted, and guess what? Neither did I. Another Digithoris cover. Here's the weekly Bebop and Rocksteady #2. That fine miniseries. Got some of the Sandman Universe covers right here. It's a new one-shot that's coming out. Got Peekaboo from Xenoscope. Here we've got Hawkman Virgin covers. Got some big monster on the front there. New issue of Maestros. And let's see. Got the rest of the Maestros in that box. Here we got some of the other covers to Sandman. And again, you know what kind of hoops DC made me jump for these? None. I could order whatever I wanted, whatever I wished. Got relay number 2 from Aftershock, a very good new company. People should give them a try. Here's her Inferno Descent, again from Aftershock. They've got some good creators on these books. New, fresh company. We've got Sink Atlantis. That's the first part of the Suicide Squad crossover with Aquaman. And did anyone see that Aquaman trailer? How cool was that? You know what? Black Manta, did you notice? Black Manta looked like Black Manta. He did. He looked like Black Manta. He did not look like Black Manta. And how cool was Black Manta? Unfortunately, when we get the new Spider-Man film, which is supposed to have Mysterio, Mysterio will look not like Mysterio. Because people think it's stupid and it's silly, but actually Mysterio is pretty cool. And it's a insult to Steve Ditko. Now, if Mysterio would show up in a Star Wars film looking like that, then everybody like, oh, that's cool. But it's viewed as stupid and silly in these superhero movies, which are realistic, because everybody knows. You see guys crawling on walls all the time, right? You see giant green hulking monsters jumping around all the time. No, this is fantasy. Embrace it for the fantasy it is, Hollywood. Please, please embrace it. Got the next issue of Charlie's Angels. And that previous one was Supergirl. Got a new look for the Maiden of Steel. She goes after the killers of Krypton. So one of my customers gets this cover set aside for him. Hey, kids, comics! Howard Chaykin. We was just looking at some Howard Chaykin comics in one of my other videos. Iron Wolf and some other early DC sword and sorcery stuff. If you look at Howard's stuff now and you look at it then, you'll see he is a much, much, much different artist than what he was back then. And we got the new issue of Xena. And again, look, we've got another cover of Sandman, which again, had to jump through 0 hoops to get. Thank you, DC. I appreciate that. Another one of the Deja Thoris covers. And there's Nancy Drew with the logo at the bottom, where they're just pull this image down, people. But that's going to a customer, a poll customer of mine, so I don't have to worry about that being lost and not seen on these shelves. I'm trying to make a conscious effort as I order these comics these days. If they've got covers where you cannot see the logo, I'm either A, ordering 0 copies, or I'm ordering just for my pull customers. The Versus trade. Again, you look at this cover. Can you tell what this cover is? Can you tell what this is selling? Can you tell what this is selling? You have no idea what this book is. Old Man Logan number 45. That's a takeoff or a homage to Frank Miller, and when the Bullseye took Elektra's size and stabbed them through her. A great homage there. See, the new issue of Savage Dragon is in. Wonder what kind of craziness is happening in this issue. What kind of naughtiness is happening. Outpost Zero, new from Image. It's issue number 2. I believe we did sell out of issue 1. Okay. Second printing of Death of the Inhumans. It's actually sold much better than the other Inhumans books. The Inhumans comics just have not been selling well at all, but these comics actually sold fairly well. We got the annual for Miles, the Miles Spider-Man. It's cover 1 of 2. Although if he's swinging around town with his mask off, he's asking for trouble. It's like, come on, dude. Do you want somebody to kill your parents and your friends? Here's the Dead Hand, right? See, the Dead Hand from Image. Got unsellable, unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Hot Lunch Special from Aftershock. You know, they're kind of falling into that, bringing the logo down. Let's move it up a little bit there for people. Come on. People wouldn't want to find that hot lunch. Okay, let's see what's on the other side. We got some more covers of Fantastic Four. There's some that I didn't have to jump through hoops for, so those I ordered. But these are probably maybe 1 in 25 variants, since there's only 4 copies there. Here's the rest of my Relay number 2s. Optimus Prime, that's being held for a customer. And another copy of Jasmine, one of the other covers. We've got this Quicksilver book, which part 4, I think that's a 5-issue series. Clan Killers from Aftershock. We've got Beauty from Image. Got the new issue of Detective Comics with a virgin cover. It's a big week for Aftershock, I tell you that. This makes 4 titles for Aftershock right now. So they're going to clean up this week. We did sell out a Relay. I want to say Relay was part of their free comic book day issue this year. Got more of the Detective Comics covers. The Virgin covers are nice. I wish the logos were at the top. The only real complaint about the Virgin covers from DC, you need to have those covers available for us when we're doing our FOCs, our final order cutoffs. That way I know what to order. If I see a really, really cool cover I know I can sell a crap load of, you need to let me know about that. You make more money, I make more money. Quit being like Marvel. Don't be like Marvel. She Could Fly. I sold out of that first issue. Some people have been looking for it. I am sorry. I did not order extra copies. I ordered strictly to sell out on that. There's way too much product coming out, and the burger books from Dark Horse aren't selling like they're used to. This is no longer 1995. We've got the regular covers to Hawkman 3, and we've got X-Men Blue that came in this week. Looks like an interesting book. Can't wait to sit down and read it. Some more copies of X-Men Blue in the box here. Putting those over here with the rest of them. Got one of my other covers to RoboCop. Put this with the RoboCops. And we got Medieval Spawn Witchblade came out this week. So I'll make sure I got a couple copies get set aside for my customers. Got Eternity Girl. Make sure that gets set aside for a customer. I believe this might be the last issue of Eternity Girl. Nancy Drew Mystery, right there. I guess that's at least the logo. At least you see the logo, so I guess can't complain too much about that. Got the next issue of The Immortal Men. The book that Jim Lee helped start. He even did part of the first issue. Took time out of his busy schedule to actually draw a comic book. And very surprisingly and very happily that, well, I still have one more side to go, but the comics in this box seem to be all very well. There seem to not be damaged copies there. There you go. Is that Domino or is that Rogue? You tell me. You got Daredevil. He's steaming mad at dirt. Got the John Cassaday Fantastic Four cover. We can order whatever we wanted. See, Marvel actually, they had some. We could order whatever quantities you wanted, which was good. But then the really popular covers, they made us jump through hoops. Another Transformers issue being set aside for a customer. Hunt for Wolverine, the Adamantium Agenda. Last issue of that. And guess what, with these Where's Wolverine issues, Hunt for Wolverine, guess what they're not going to find? You're not going to find Wolverine. Wolverine's not showing up. Let me flip to the very end here. Take a quick look, see. Nope, Wolverine is not in the comic. But we'll set these aside. And this box is almost emptied. We've got the new issue of Titans 24. That is the Virgin cover. The variant cover for the FF. Got copies of the Champions with old carrot nose on the front. Something I have to remember to give out to people. And again, here's more copies of the Sandman universe that I had to jump through 0 hoops to get. Thank you, DC. Here's the Virgin cover to Suicide Squad. Again, wouldn't kill them to put something there. Maybe even right there, put Suicide Squad. I noticed in some of the old 70s issues that they would put what the title was in the logo there. But that's it for this box. We're going to do these next 2 boxes next. We'll come back and do quick videos of them. Again, if you like these videos, subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to smash that bell for notifications.